Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we're going to be making a new bed to plant my strawberries in. What I've done to begin with, I've just started off by sheet mulching the ground, and the cardboard that I've used for that, old pizza boxes, cereal boxes, fruit boxes, so anything that will give you a good barrier between the ground and the compost that you're putting on. There's even an old tissue box here, so that can all go in, as long as it's not the stuff that's plastic backed, because that'll never break down, the plastic on that, and you'll be digging out plastic from here for years. So this is perfectly fine to cover up with. The next step is I'm going to cover it with some compost from my compost heap. Not fully broken down, because what I want to do is I want to let that settle for a bit and then compost over the winter and settle down into the bed over the winter. Then I'll add a layer of fully broken down compost. Then I'll add another layer of semi broken down compost, normally the stuff that I use for mulch, and then I'll mulch the very top of the bed with aged wood chips. So the first layer that we're putting down is this semi-broken down compost. And the reason that we're doing the semi-broken down compost rather than the fully broken down stuff is give this a chance to settle the bed. The worms will get into here, they'll eat it, it'll provide a good barrier between the cardboard, the weeds and the soil, which will then break down and feed the soil some more. Look, it's already full of worms, look at that. Big fat juicy worms. So we'll just cover it up like that. See, as you can see, it's not fully broken down. So this is the semi-broken down compost that we're just adding on, and the goal is to get this as covered as we can. It's okay if we don't get it fully covered here, because as we add on the layers, it'll cover up even more. So every inch of it will be covered, so we're not going to get any weeds coming up. So the next layer that we're adding on is a fully broken down compost. Look how crumbly and wonderful that is. This is all homemade compost, full of life, better than anything that you're ever going to buy at the shop. You can't do any better than making your own compost at home. Look how nice that is. See, there's even a few sprouts growing from the wheat seeds. So just use the back of the rake, because all you want to do is get a fine spread of this. If you use the front of the rake, you'll end up mixing the bottom onto the top. There we go. See, look how nice that is. You can see the difference between the colour of the semi-broken down compost and the fully broken down compost. The reason that I'm putting this in the middle is because this is what the roots of the plants are originally going to go into. So I'm planting strawberries in here. So this is going to give the food for the strawberry plant over the spring, over the winter, and the bottom layer will break down, provide the next level of food for the plants. And then when I mulch it down again with the next layer of semi-broken down wood chips, that'll slowly break down over the course of the year and carry on feeding the plants all the way through the season. So we've put down the fine layer of compost, another bucket of fine layer of. So this is a great thing that you can do with the kids, get them involved as well. Something you can use to get them away from the TV and the computer games and all the screens. That's it, brother. So you can do this together as a family. That's one of the main purposes of this, to spend time with the kids, get them to learn about the food that they're eating, get them to eat good, wholesome, nutritious food. So now we've got the fine layer of compost down, we're going to add another layer of rough, semi-broken down compost. I'm going to be able to buy this from the shops.
You make it?
Yep, we make it. This is mainly wood chip based compost, so it's got a lot of fresh bits in it, a lot of older bits. This will break down over the course of the year. Do you want to pass me the rake? There we go. And yeah, we'll get it all evenly covered. There we go. Oh, do you want to get that last bucket and throw that on? Yeah. Can you manage that?
It's too heavy.
The last layer is just fully just aged wood chips. There's still a few leaves in here. So as you can see, these are fully still intact. They're just aged a little bit. Let the tanning seep out, and that will act as a mulch and a good weed barrier for any new weed seeds that come in. But that's it. And now this bed is ready to plant, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the old strawberry plants out, get rid of the old ones because they're becoming less productive now, take the younger ones, and we're going to start planting the younger ones out. We're going to slowly move up this bed back up to the old plot. This is going to be the bed of 1 year old, this year's plants. The next bed's going to be a little bit older, and then the oldest one's at the top. So we'll work our way through slowly through the winter, get this bed rejuvenated. And to plant is so easy. You just make a hole like that so you can reach the fine compost that you put down. This is one of the old strawberry plants. This is one of the younger strawberry runners that has been grown this year. Just pop it into the hole so the roots are sitting just on the fine compost that we put down, and then what we'll do is we'll just fill it in, fill the rest of that hole, backfill that in with fine compost, and then we'll use these wood chips to cover it up. So we'll backfill this strawberry plant with some of the fine finished compost that you saw me put down in the middle, just so we've got a nice pocket around it.
Pocket?
Press it down so the roots have good firm soil contact, leave the crown exposed, and then just cover it back up, pull the other wood chips over, and there we go. That will turn into a lovely strawberry plant for next season. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.